Hey boys and girls, I'm back for part 2 of the 468 corrections, and I figured out what I did wrong on that 20 100ths. I divided wrong here. So it comes out, you do 20 divided by 2 and 100 divided by 2, you get 10 50ths. Divided by 2 again, you get 5 25ths, and then divided by 5 is 1/5. Again, if I had done 2 times 2 is 4 times 5 is 20, that's my greatest common factor, which would have had it done in one step, which is what I showed you before. So, sorry about the little pause there and the mistake. I had to think about that for a minute. It was a simple error, which we all make. So anyway, that's that. All right, so now we're moving on to putting fractions in order. So when they all three have the same denominator, that's super easy. You just order the numerators. So this one is from least to greatest, so it'd be 1/8, 3/8, and then 5/8. Now the next one, we have two denominators that are 12 and one denominator that is a 3. So the easiest thing to do is make the 3 match the 12. So in order to do that, I have to multiply my numerator and my denominator by 4. So times 4 times 4 gives me 8/12. So now I'm working with 8/12, 7/12, and 1/12. And if I put those in order from least to greatest, I have 1/12, 7/12, and then 2/3. Because 2/3 is equivalent to 8/12. Okay. Next up, there was a number line. Starts at 4/9, then skips 1, 6/9, 7/9, 8/9. So in this case, A is 5/9, because that's the next line on the number line. So number 9. Oh, I skipped number 8. Number 9 is 5/9. Okay. Going back to 8, what is the greatest common factor of 8, 12, 20, and 40? So the best way to do that is to list all of your factors. So 8, my factors are 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. So 1, 2, 4, and 8. For 12, I have 1 times 2. We have done some of these already. It's 1 times 12, sorry. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and then 3 times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And I'm just listing them out just like that. Sorry you can't see my board the whole time, but it's much easier to write with the board down. So 20, I have 1 times 20, obviously. 2 times 10, 4 times 5. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. And then 40. 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 3 times anything? No. 4 times 10, 5 times 8. And so that last one is 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8, and 10, and 20, and 40. Okay, so those are all of the factors for all those numbers. So the greatest common factor of all four of those numbers, this is a nice challenge problem, but the greatest common factor of all four of those problems, if you look at your list, the only one other than 1, because we want the greatest common factor and we don't want 2, is 4. So the GCF for all these numbers is 4. Okay. In the next problem, we had to remember what a mixed number is. Remember, a mixed number is a combination between a whole number and a fraction. So 9 and 2/9 as a mixed number is 9 as a whole number, as your big number, and then 2/9 as your fraction. Okay, 11 and 12 stick to some fraction rules. So they want to know what the whole number for 6 over 1 is and the whole number for 22 over 22. So the rule for any number over 1, that whole number is that number. And then any number over itself, the rule is it is 1 because it's division. Okay. Okay, the problem solving. A flag shows 15 equal sections, 5 of which are blue.